The title of this...
The title of this is called Excavation Tuscany, and it is a sort of, again, paraphrase, and a palimpsest of the most marvellous day I had in Tuscany when I went to the Etruscan tombs in Tarquinia.
So when you say palimpsest, you mean you're overlaying remembered images one on top of another?
Yeah, they come through. They come through. It's to do with decay, it's to do with time and raising certain things and leaving others.
Yeah.
But this is an amalgamation of this particular site in Tarquinia, and you get them all over that coast of Tuscany, and indeed you get them in old churches as well.
Yeah.
We've all been, or many of us have been to Rome and to Florence and seen these not even the celebrated churches, but the ones in the back streets, and many of them have seen better days. And I fancy, I feel very much attracted. And this particular picture has been with me a long time. It's never been exhibited. I started it in 1998, and I keep seeing things about it. It's like a companion. I could never sell it. It's a companion that I need to have. I've got about half a dozen companions, and this one only recently, I photographed it. I thought it was finished about a few months ago. But I look at it from time to time, and there's something niggling, something that won't go away.
What? Can you point to it?
What it needed, I think, in this particular case, was the echoing in the Tarquinian rooms that I saw, the tombs, and the places where they danced and they ate, were horses around the walls. They had a lot of horses, and I felt that this particular picture needed the horse shape echoing. And so I put in, I think the colour isn't quite right yet, but I put in only last week this horse shape here to echo this horse shape here. And in doing so, I've made the composition stronger. You can see this photograph of how it was before, and all I've really changed is that, and added one or two more bits to the wall. So fundamentally, it's the history of a wall. It's the history of a wall in Tuscany, in Etruscan country, and they produce some beautiful images, I think, and the horse is dominant in their decoration. Maybe it symbolised something.
I said, you'll probably remember this, I said in an introduction I wrote in a catalogue of your exhibition at the Catto, I said that what he paints is not so much a likeness of the place, but a memory of what it felt like to be there.
Yes. That's
yes, exactly what that does to me. I mean, you go to that place, it's not going to be a likeness of what we're going to see when we go there, is it?
No, no.
It's going to be more, I mean, the obvious analogy would be a dream, I mean, where the images are all mixed up and maybe condensed together.
Yes, that's fair enough. It's an amalgam of what I saw, memory, chance, but always that wall of history. If you look at that, it is certainly not an oak tree or a still life popped on.
You've got it in for oak trees, haven't you?
I've got it in for oak tree. I like the leaf. The leaf's very nice. Right. I like the leaf. the leaf. The leaf I like.
Take us back on this painting, say 6 years ago. What was going on then?
I can't remember 6 years ago, but it's like Topsy, it's grown.
Yeah.
And it's changed. And if you stand where I'm standing, you can see all the various manifestations of the past in its texture.
Right.
But that can happen to a picture which has been around quite a long time.
And if it stays here another 10 years...
I don't think it's going to be changed now. I think I've done it. I don't think there's much...
Except maybe
except
that
the yellow will be knocked back a bit.
Yeah.
Yes, a tiny bit.
You think?
I think it might be a bit bright. I'm not sure. They're pretty bright.
But apart from that...
I think we're done. I think we're done.